Hello guys, I hope you had a happy new year, and I know some people were off and now 2021 is here, so I think it's important that we incorporate nutrition and healthy foods to our everyday life so we can stay healthy and also feel super energetic every day and still make it fun. Healthy foods do not have to be boring. So today I'm going to share something very simple, but it's very, very important. And I know this is something that we probably try to use and incorporate when we're trying to eat healthy. Like for example, having a salad and we don't know what to put on our salad to make it fun and add flavor to it. And we usually tend to go for different dressings and additives to put in our salad to make it taste better. But then we ruin our healthy dish. So today I'm going to teach you a very simple vegan or plant-based dressing that you can use for many different things. It doesn't only have to be for salads, you can use it for other things. Maybe for like stew veggies or saute veggies. If you want to make a rice bowl or a quinoa bowl and you want to add flavor to it, you can definitely use this recipe. So I'm gonna give you all the ingredients. All you need is chickpeas. I have half a cup already. They can be canned, or if you want to use them natural, make them at home, it's fine too. I try to go for organic. You need half a lemon, nutritional yeast. For those of you who are not familiar with this is a very tasty, it's a vegetarian food and is used to replace cheese. So if you want to put cheese or a cheesy flavor in your recipes, this is packed with antioxidants. It has a lot of vitamins and it also has protein. So nutritional yeast. I'm gonna use Italian seasoning, and you can use any non-dairy milk. So I'm gonna use oat. This is Califia, but you can use any. You can use almond milk if you are okay with almonds and peanuts or any almond milk, but I'm gonna use oat. And you need a food processor. That's it. That's all you need. And then I'm gonna use a container. So I'm gonna use the same container where I have my chickpeas to store my dressing once it's done. You can put it in a glass jar or any glass container to keep it more fresh, and you can keep it in the refrigerator between 2 to 4 days, since this has some, milk, so that way it's fresh and it doesn't go bad. But usually between 3 to 5 days is okay. So you can put it in the refrigerator. So the first thing I'm gonna use is a half a cup of chickpeas. These I made myself, but you can always use the can, it's fine. And I'm gonna add it to the food processor. One of the things that is very important is skipping the bottles. So the more foods that you have that are natural, that you make at home, you don't have to worry so much about extra ingredients or chemicals or things that can cause a lot of health issues. So this is one of the recipes that I incorporate and I recommend that you do, and you can make tons and tons of different dressings at home. I'm going to use the milk. So for this one, we're gonna use half a cup. Use a measuring cup. My mason jar already has a measuring cup, so if not, you can use just a regular. So half a cup of unsweetened milk. And you're gonna add it to the food processor. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of lemon. You can have them ready to be squeezed. If not, just use your cup. And I already have my tablespoon. Is that my tablespoon? Yes, this is my tablespoon. So I'm gonna use 2 of these, and I have a fresh lemon. You can squeeze it or get the juice and measure it there, but I just squeeze it, and I'm gonna use 2 of these. I'm gonna use 1 and 2. So usually you don't need more than half a lemon, but just so you can be more exact and follow the recipe. And now I'm going to use my nutritional yeast, which is going to add flavor and texture. And for this one, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. I don't like to dip my spoons into my ingredients so they don't get contaminated. So I'm just going to measure it. And this has like a yellowish color, and it actually has a cheesy smell. I use this for popcorn or stews and different things that I want to replace cheese for. So there's many different alternatives if you're trying to stay away from dairy, or if you want to cut the cholesterol grams, or you know, the fattening, or just if you're intolerant to any dairy products. So you can always find healthier and fun alternatives. Okay, so I have my chickpeas, I have my non-dairy milk, lemon, and my nutritional yeast. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit of spices. So I'm gonna use this Italian, this is from Trader Joe's, but you can use any Italian seasoning that has different spices that are blended. And I'm going to use half a teaspoon, and you're gonna just throw it in there. I'm gonna mute the video so you don't have to listen to this noise. Another ingredient that you can add if you like mustard. I personally, or my family, does not like mustard, but many of these dressings, if you're a mustard person, you can definitely go ahead and add some mustard to it. All right, I already have my dressing done. Look, it's creamy, has a good consistency, and it's gonna get thicker once you put it in the refrigerator. So I'm just gonna pour it on my container, my mason jar that I'm gonna keep ready for the week to be used. If you wanna blend it a little bit more, it's fine. And if you wanna add more flavor, you can always add more spices before you use it. And this can be used for many different things. Like I said, you can put it on your salad. You can also put it on veggies if you want to add extra flavor. If you make chicken, or maybe like a rice or quinoa bowl, and you want to put some dressing on top, this is a very good alternative. All right, guys, I hope you learned something new. Remember, always, instead of removing things and having things that are fat-free or low fat, it's better to crowd out your diet and add extra nutrients. That way you stop cravings and you reduce many different issues or tendencies to get sick. You can also boost your immune system so you can fight different bacteria or infections or diseases, and your body will thank you. So I hope you enjoyed it, hope you like it, and have a great week.